In here. Good of you to come. Don't worry, no one's gonna be here around this time. I need you with me all the way now. Whatever we find in there, let's have each other's back.
Let's do it.
Good. Now, if you would, please direct your attention to the bookshelf over there. Seems innocuous enough, right? Go over and pull the second box.
I immediately go the opposite direction.
And there you have it. Here's hoping it's just hiding something embarrassing, like cheese old world cartoon stuff. But, as I've said before, the water numbers coming out of this place is always just slightly lower than the water going in. The door, if you please. A corridor, huh? And look at this piping. It's coming from the auxiliary tank. Only one way to go. Let's move.
Explore the secret area.
Resist the urge to be a star and stay out of those searchlights.
Oopsie. Right into the light. Again. We have horrible timing.
We need to get to the panel in the center of the room. Can we turn off these searchlights somehow?
This secret area is a bit too advanced for there being no secrets in here. There's definitely something shady. Water.
Looks like this is it. This is whatever they don't want us to find. If my sense of direction has not failed me, we're directly under the oasis right now. Somehow get the feeling that's no coincidence. This looks to be some old world facility. Let's look around and see if we can figure out what it is.
Welcome, proud owner of the Embezlo Valve 9000. All you have to do is turn left to make the water level go up and right for the water level to go down. I've added notes to the valve control in case you forget. This manual is mainly for builders. I know some newbie somewhere is reading this right now. Just check the diagram and do whatever's asked of you. Keep your head down and maybe you'll even see a pinch of these profits I am pilfering. Note, the regulator valve control that controls the amount of water going into the oasis is attached to this old world doohickey that seems to create water like magic. I know what the rest of the church would say if they knew they were drinking corrupted age water. Huh. In any case, do not fiddle with the old world relic. We have no idea how it works. Break this thing and our whole scam goes belly up. Sandrock will be dried up in a week. Note 2, the older this thing gets, the less water it seems to be generating. I don't know why, but who cares? No treat. Also check that pipe coming in from the auxiliary tank once in a while. It's used to swipe water from the town. If that thing leaks, they might find out in a hurry, so always have your suitcase ready.
Seriously? A user manual? Seems like a bit of an oversight leaving something like this around. Then again, it's pretty obvious who the author is, so I'm not surprised.
Yan's getting paid?
Yes, clearly Yen is in this for the money. Big shocker. But the messages we intercepted were far more sinister than some 2-bit goals scam. Yen has no idea what he's wrapped up in. He wrote this manual for someone he thinks is just as greedy as himself, but there's more at play here. Still, this is our definitive proof that they're stealing water from Sandrock. Hey look, there's a post note as well. What do you know? A window into the thinking of a criminal mastermind. What's your assessment here?
Left is up, right is down, and Yen is such an idiot. I'll go with Yen is such an idiot.
He is. He really, really is. As silly as this is, perhaps it does actually give us some insight as to the way his mind works. Yen must actually think other people are this dumb. Fits in well with the rest of his profile. He is rather blatant about many of his misdeeds, and yet he never seems to get caught. That changes soon. Let's keep looking. What does all this mean? Think you're probably more suited for reading diagrams.
They're piping in the peach statue.
You're right. They installed piping in the peach statue? Look, it seems the water comes out from right under the statue's base. Before they built the statue and that valve thing beneath the statue, the water must have gone directly into the oasis. Some kind of generator. What do you think it was used for?
Powers the relic, maybe?
It's not even on. While that water tank relic is on, it can't possibly be powering anything in this room. Yeah, if I ever got more time down here, I'd like a chance to figure out what this place did.
Notice a pipe going out of an old world water tank up to the surface. Connected to the pipe is a new regulator valve control system that seems to be regulating the water flow in the pipe.
Anything noteworthy about this setup?
Valve is modern, the tank is old world.
I see. So the valve mechanism controls the water going into the oasis? But this relic, this is where the water comes from? Bizarre. I always figured the oasis water coming from some aquifer. There's something written on it. Purification Tank 1.
Must be more like it.
Very possible, though it may also be possible that this is the only one still intact. Or that they planned to make more and never got around to it. I wonder if it would have bothered Martel to know that her natural beauty was some kind of old world accident. Well, this is how it works. Good to know.
Is there anything over here before we move on? Masterpiece of a tappy tap.
There seems to be some burnt letters in this pile of trash. Someone didn't want anyone else to see them. But there are still some unburnt spots. Oh, jackpot! Encoded messages. We broke these codes months ago. Ha! Amateurs. Cryptic. Definitely Duvos, though. I'd recognize these in my sleep. This piece says, extraction of funds. Then pull the plug. And the last one? Nullify previous order.
Timeline?
Maybe. It's too hard to guess what these messages say without the entire sentence in proper context. But at least we now know it's definitely Duvos behind everything. But why smuggle secret letters? Don't they use the telegraph? I think that's about all the evidence we'll find around here. Let's summarize what we know so far. This purification tank relic was the main water supply for the oasis, but at a certain point, Yen, working with an unknown party, built the peach statue and put a valve on the water going into the oasis. I can only postulate that Duvo's agents used Yen to build the device and piping to slowly decrease Sandrock's water supply, eventually driving away all the people. But we need to... Someone's coming. Shh. We've got to find a place to hide. See if you can create any openings around here.
Not our pen! Our soulmate!
I'm telling you, someone has been in here. The lock has been tampered with.
I don't know. Maybe you just came in and forgot. You've been kind of jumpy lately. Relax. We're doing great.
I would never be so careless. It must be Logan. He knows about our water scheme somehow. Howlett must have told him something. What with the Civil Corps hot on his tail, I fear our plan is in danger.
Oh, please! Last time he bothered us was that whole Matilda debacle. Hilarious, by the way. All it took was a few good old-fashioned shots to the dome, and now he's forgotten all about us. Good guys win, the end.
Hubris will be your downfall, Knight. Search the premises.
Since when do I take orders from you?
We both take orders from a higher power, and if you don't wish to disappoint him, I suggest you start searching.
Smile for the camera.
Tell you what, with Skinny coming back the way they did from that fall, right in the area of where Logan might be hiding, I have my suspicions. I'll humor you, Kay?
Our plan can't fail here. For the Empire.
For the Empire!
Shout it a bit louder. I don't think we heard you.
Well, well, well. All we're missing now is a little pink ribbon on top. This should be everything I need to close the books on the case of the Duvos water thieves. Excellent work. Let's see where this little tunnel goes. I don't really want to face off with Penn right now if I had a choice.
There's a letter here.
Someone left a letter?
To my replacement. The main valve control leaks sometimes. Just kick it if it's giving you trouble. And in case you're not my replacement and the jig is up, please don't judge me too harshly. Every man has his price and his regrets. Mason. Yes, be really careful around the peach statue. Make sure there's always water around it and no one messes with it. Had to cut corners in the piping, and yeah, if that statue got knocked over, well, people might start asking questions.
Mason? Drat. I should have taken a closer look at him. Wait, there's more in the back.
Postscript. If the jig's up, I want to say that their whole plan is to siphon water slowly from the auxiliary tank, then whenever Sandrock's water level is critical, Miguel will use city funds to buy water directly from the Commerce Guild, or Yan to be exact, who gets his water from this relic. I ain't proud of it.
More evidence against the water thieves. I'll take it. That's that then. Your work here is done. Get a good night's sleep. You've earned it. I've got just a few more things to take care of tonight. I'll send word to HQ, and we should have enough backup to make this as painless as possible within a couple of days. Thank you again for your help. The Free Cities thanks you too.
There you are. I was starting to worry. Grace had told us about the mission. Glad you're safe. You seem to be in high spirits. What did you find? I had my suspicions, but wow. I'm glad Logan's name will be cleared soon. It's been nerve-wracking for us lately. We've had to keep the goats tied up. Justice is out on patrol with all sorts of strong-smelling animal treats. But this is the home stretch. Justice will be served soon. Thanks. I'll go tell Logan the good news.
Right, we got the flaming action shirt. enemy stats. Done. Alright. Oh, are you done? Yep. And that back. And let's head into bed. Showdown at High Noon cancelled due to unforeseeable circumstances. Something going on at Martel Square. Wait for everyone to load in first.
We can make it easy on you, my boy. Sheriff, kindly remind the criminal what he's charged with.
Right. Haru, you're charged with unlawful destruction of properties, theft, hijacking, kidnapping, and resisting arrest. It's a long list.
You're the ones.
Did you say something? All you need to do is cooperate. Isn't that right?
Keeping Andy hostage.
Tell us where Logan is, and your sentencing will be reduced. Drastically.
I don't have anything to say.
Fine. It seems Haru has made his choice. He refuses to aid us. He denies his wrongdoing. The only thing left to do is to charge him and put him in a cage where animals like him belong.
How holy of you, Miguel.
Pastor, I don't think...
Before we adjourn, I open the floor. Will anyone speak on behalf of this criminal? Anyone at all? Mr. Orvio, you have something to add?
Yes. May I? Right. Well, let me just say something on behalf of my good friend Haru. Obviously, he's been brainwashed. My friend Haru would never do something so terrible. He's a good guy who just likes making skin cream and stuff. There must be some mistake. Please, just let him go.
Arvio.
Yes. We'll take your words into consideration during sentencing. Now, if that's all...
Grace must be up to something. I'll delay this until she shows up. Haru's innocent.
What? I must say, though, I do find it very curious that you would speak on behalf of this bandit here, seeing as you two have never met. Unless, perhaps, in fact you have.
Pastor, let them speak their piece. Are you going to accuse everyone in this town of being a bandit?
Yes, he's right to be suspicious, Minister. Skinny, the builder, survived a fall that even I would have had trouble with. And coincidentally just happened to be exactly where we suspected Logan's hideout might be.
Oi, Ken, we're soulmates. Why are you speaking against me? I know you're shady. You don't know that I'm working against you, or I found out that you're working for Duvos.
Is there something you're not telling us, Skinny? How did you survive that fall?
I landed on a tree.
They have been through enough. What is the matter with you two? That's enough.
Please forgive me, Minister, but we've always suspected Logan had a spy in town. How else did his gang know the exact time to kidnap you? Or what Bronco looked like? I just never thought it could be. Our builder.
What's your proof?
Think about it. They showed up just as Logan's notoriety was rising. And
So
then
did
Logan
Mia.
robbed the train, blew up the water tower, kidnapped the minister. And the only constant was the builder.
And Mian, the other builder.
They were always there right after each and every event. Almost like they're surveying the results. Not only that, it was them that was looking around Logan's house. It was them trying to sway Elsie to Logan's side. And when the Civil Corps finally got close to getting to Logan's goat, guess who was the one that let it get away?
I'm innocent.
This is stupid. Of course they're innocent.
I don't know why you're barking up this old tree.
Throughout my time here, I have never seen anything to implicate them here.
They're builders. Of course they'll be everywhere around town. I came around the same time as them. Are you going to accuse me as well?
I don't think this is needed, Pastor.
I was the one dragging them around about the Logan stuff.
Their reputation is solid, like a rock.
I don't know what got into you today, Pastor.
I see. I may be mistaken then. I'm sorry if I overstepped my questioning. Nevertheless, I want to ask our criminal one last time. Where is Logan?
Looking for me?
Logan!
Hang tight, Haru. I've got this.
You giving yourself up, buddy?
Something like that.
What are you all waiting for? Get him!
What a welcome. Don't you want to hear what I have to say? Huh? Citizens of Sandrock, what if I told you that there's been a vile plot to destroy your city in action right now? It's better to show than tell.
Pen, stop him!
That was a very flimsy statue. I mean, Mason did say he had to cut corners, but still.
See? That's your water. The real villains ain't us. It's Miguel and Penn. They've been working with Dan for a long time to keep water out of our oasis. They work for Dubos.
You said your reports. What's the meaning of this, Miguel? You did this for what? Money? All this time? All our sacrifices?
Let's not all lose our heads here. This is obviously some trick. The builder must have planted some machine in there.
Stop pointing fingers at me, Miguel.
Logan's corruption is consuming you, turning us all against one another. You slack-jawed nitwits won't stop him. I'll do it myself.
Justice!
Ah, man.
Getting her to the doctor, ma'am.
How could you? We trusted you.
I believed your sermons!
Of course you did, because I speak the truth.
You sound real crazy right about now.
Silent, you fools. I could have saved you. But now you have resigned yourselves to a slow and painful death.
Start making sense, pal.
War is coming.
With Duvos, we'll kick their sorry butts back to the damn wastelands just like we did you.
Not likely.
So what? You plan to have us dry up? To aid the war effort against the Free Cities?
The weakening of the Free Cities means less bloodshed in the battles to come.
Are there others? In other city-states?
Couldn't say.
Why are you so loyal to these guys? Your whole operation is busted wide open, man. You think they're going to take you back with open arms? You're going to need witness protection, if anything.
Duvos is order. The Free Cities is on the path to another day of calamity.
You're joking.
Far from it, old friend. Look at yourselves. Look at the weapons pointed at me. The Church of the Light prohibits such monstrosities. And yet, here they are allowed. They encouraged.
Who just pulled a gun on Logan?
Guns, bombs, that maddening mechanical armor, a living AI. When does it end? Why does it stop? I'll tell you. It doesn't. The free cities will keep making allowances until the old world is new again.
There's the cheerful festival music in the background for all this.
Your so-called freedom is destined to enslave you. Duvos is our only hope. With power in the hands of the few, the wise, the masses will not be allowed to destroy themselves. As for me, I've all but succeeded. Water level really hasn't been what it used to be ever since I arrived. Gone are the days of the hustle and bustle this town once had to offer. Hardly gravel now, compared to the so-called jewel it once was, this town. The once lush oasis is now but a puddle, soon to be covered wholly in sand and dust. And best of all, how easy it all was. It was right in front of me, plain as the day is bright.
You monster!
Enjoy your tears of peach while they last. The true end of Sandrock is upon you. Pet extraction!
Looks like the cat's out of the bag.
Aw, man. Not you, too.
Sorry, folks. Just my second job.
Watch out!
What?
Looking for this?
You... No matter. We're leaving, Miguel.
Oh, all of these are heartbreak options. Okay, I don't mind. We couldn't get married to Penn, but there's still some options for having been romantically involved with him. So we could go with, how could you do this to me? Please stop. I still love you. You are ugly anyway. We'll go with, please stop.
I'm sorry. Gotta fulfill my KPI. You understand. To finally face you as my true self. It's invigorating. Now quit playing hard to get skinny and take your place at my side.
There are two options. Never. We'll talk about this after I kick your butt, or I think we should see other people and break up with him. We'll go with, we'll talk about this after I kick your butt.
Ooh, wrong answer.
It doesn't say that we break up with this
answer.
answer.
You were always my favorite. Make this easy for me and I'll let you live.
Be careful.
That's fine. I'm stronger than Penn. Have been for a while now.
You are all really starting to tick me off!
Stop toying with them and their
Shut it, old man! You're lucky I'm bothering to save you at all! Alright, I'm gonna have to show you something I've been secretly working on. Super!
Take that, you big treacherous chalupa!
Hey, Else. Long time.
Didn't think you'd see the day where I saved your butt, did ya?
People really sleep on the monologue surprise attack technique. Nice one.
Is everyone okay?
Encore! Heck of a show!
You all were incredible.
I knew Logan was still with us. Yeehaw! I second that notion. Yeehaw!
Who'd have thunk it?
A conspiracy. All right under our noses.
We need to check on Minister Matilda.
Oh my gosh,
But wait. Logan, man. I, still gotta arrest you as well for all the stuff you did. Right, Trudy?
Hey, Logan, we still need to settle your situation after we clean up what happened today.
I know.
Are you with us now?
Always was.
Well, I'm just glad all's well that ends well. Yep, no loose ends left to tie up.
Yeah, glad this is over. Gonna have to do a lot of paperwork for this one.
Say, where do you all think Miguel commissioned his water-stealing contraptions?
Yeah! Commerce Guild, on the double. Let's move.
Oh, why, hello. It's you, the brutish criminal. Turned over a new leaf, have we? Nice of you to barge in. Yes, I actually have a train to catch, so if you don't mind, I'm afraid I must bid you all adieu.
Yan, by the powers vested in me on behalf of Sandrock City Hall, I hereby place you under arrest for fraud and mass conspiracy.
I do. I mean, I didn't do it.
Don't make this hard, pal.
All right. You've got me, fair and square. Now, I think we can all still be civil about this. I mean, that is the name of your little boys' club, isn't it?
Boys'
Civil
club.
Corps?
Well, yeah, we can be civil about it. That's the attitude I'm hoping you to have. I don't want to make a show of force like we handle Penn. Did you see how that went down?
That's right. Bide your time, old Yan, old boy. You've gotten out of stickier situations than this. You just need to think of a plan. Think. Well, whatever you do, definitely don't look inside that glass cabinet behind you. That's where I keep my most incriminating evidence.
Hey, stop!
He ran out of the window. It's taking its sweet time to load. There we go.
Excelsior! And when you write in your annals of history, narrow as they may be, make sure you get my name right. Y-A-N. That's capital Y, capital A. So long, Stinktown. Smell ya never. Uh-oh.
When you lied about the turtles, I should have knew it was gonna be all downhill from there. And I've been waiting a long time to do this.
Wait, I mean, the train had just pulled up.
Buddy.
It wasn't gonna
Just
leave
let
immediately.
me go. I've got connections. I'll give you anything your heart desires.
You frickin' mops.
Perfect.
Oh, gosh. That felt good. Suddenly I feel all my anger washing away.
That was one heck of an uppercut there, Rocky. You been working out?
Yeah.
Wait, you weren't at the trial. How did you know Yan was responsible for water hiding machinery?
Water hiding what now?
We'll take it from here. Thanks, Rocky.
He just wanted to punch him in the face.
My pleasure.
It was my pleasure too.
Got one more law for the fire.
Who are you calling Log, blockhead?
Wood-related wordplay can't save you now.
Our oldest and beloved Commerce Guild Commissioner was in on it? Who could have seen this one?
I love
coming?
it.
I feel like my whole world's getting turned upside down.
Cooper, who are you calling beloved Commerce Guild Commissioner?
There were the numerous allegations, but I admit, this goes much further than I'd ever imagined. Excellent work, Civil Corps.
Good of you to join us.
Couldn't you losers have lost 5 minutes slower?
What? Huh? Snap out of it, you imbecile! You call yourself a knight.
What? Why are we in handcuffs?
You lost!
That doesn't sound like me.
You're the imbecile, pastor. Can't even keep a stupid door locked. We had a good thing going.
Look, I'll settle this one for you boys. You're all imbeciles.
Thank you, Justice.
The reason, of course, being crime don't pay.
Just take us away already. Enough of your incessant rambling.
Hey now, you can't rush justice.
Well, we did it. I don't know how, but we did it. With your help, we saved Sandrock. How long has it been? Finally, I can rest my head easy for the first time in what feels like forever. In my paw. This is what it was all for. This town, these people, these lands. From here on out, it's on us to make the most of it.
Citizens of Sandrock.
Hey, wait a sec. You're just gonna let this fellow waltz back into town? Logan might have been integral in unraveling a deep-seated conspiracy that was a threat to the survival of our nation, but this ain't justice. He blew up our water tower back when.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, well, I mean, okay, but you still did hijack the train. kidnapped the minister.
Logan is now cooperating with Sandrock authorities and will be dealt with accordingly.
Throw the book at me, Troots.
More important to address are the shocking revelations that have come to light today, all before our very eyes. We have fallen victim to a Duvos plot. It is with a heavy heart, I must admit, that I too have been fooled. Pen and Miguel were never who we believed them to be. Take solace in the fact that no lives were lost today. I've received news from Fang that our minister's condition is stable. Let us pray for her to make a speedy recovery. But make no mistake, this was an act of aggression. Our lives in the Free Cities may soon be very different. We may have uprooted the corruption laying among us, but it hardly seems plausible that Duvos' singular goal was to dry up Sandrock. Regrettably, we must expect more. If not here, elsewhere in the Free Cities. I intend to speak with our representative Gregorsic immediately, and will inform you all as soon as possible what the Alliance advises that we do. Please, everyone, stay safe, and conserve water. Logan, Civil Corps, and Builder, you too. With me. Fill me in on what you know at City Hall.
Can y'all take 10 first? I got a million questions for Logan.
As do I.
Sure. Take your time.
Alright.
Thank you.
I'm sorry I let things get so out of hand in that trial. Gel, he really had us wrapped around his finger. Thank you, Starry. Thank you for helping get to the bottom of all this.
I didn't see any other way.
Thanks. I love
The good guys won in the end, am I right?
It's good to be back.
Good thing we had always thought nature would be our greatest adversary, but in the end, the last of our obstacles would be human nature.
I wish you'd done it sooner.
I love it.
This town is full of secrets. That it is, Fang. That it is.
Thank you.
The main thing to me, the length some will go to harm others. Such an elaborate scheme unfurled right under our noses. I hope all those criminals get everything they deserve.
Thanks.
Now isn't a good time for an interview, lad.
Now, Logan turned out to be one of the good ones. I plan to have him go down in a blaze of glory in my novel. Maybe I still can.
Best be
Maybe it's
heading
even
off.
better that way.
Oh, thank you.
You don't suspect me of being a Duvo spy, do you? Darling, I couldn't keep such a secret to save my life. No one actually suspects me, right?
Ah, a gift?
Hey, kid. How you holding up?
A well-fought victory, all. I noticed Elsie seems to have picked up a few new moves. I was impressed. That last attack. Did she learn it from you?
No, that's something my pa used to do.
I see. So she really is dedicated to learning how to fight. Maybe we should ask her to join our gang.
What do you coots listen to yourselves? Talking about new moves and recruits right in front of me? Yeah, we're bandits, but I thought we were at least above torturing one of our own. Let me back in the gang. Teach me your pa's moves.
Yeah, force her back in. I thought that went without saying.
Yeah? Well, you should have said something. If you ain't say it, it ain't official.
Look, things were getting gummed up. I needed you here. Out of the line of fire, but still keeping an eye on things. You did good, kid.
Well, you're welcome. It weren't easy. Some of the Sandrockers are alright, but I had to use manners, learn chores. They even made me, learn stuff. Oh yeah, one more thing. Let's not forget, if it weren't for me, you all would be sandfish food. Pen's relic weapon, anyone?
That was amazing. Yeah, I don't know if we could have handled Pen without your help. You'll have to tell us how you managed it sometime.
We missed you, kid. It was boring not having you around. So, yeah, welcome back.
Alright, it's official then. The gang's back together! Woohoo! Say, we're going on the straight and narrow now, ain't we? Can we still call ourselves a gang?
Let's go with Monster Hunting Gang.
Yeah, something like that, sure.
Oh yeah, a couple more people we're gonna need. Jasmine!
So much has happened. I think everyone needs some time to decompress.
Finally, this is over. And it's all thanks to you. Thank you. Really.
Whatever.
How did you get caught?
After I met with you, I ran into Penn. I thought I was careful, but I guess I messed up.
I went back to the old hideout to grab some things, and Penn was there waiting for me by the cliff. I shouldn't have underestimated them. Are you hurt?
I'm fine. They threatened a lot of things, but mostly just ended up asking questions and bickering amongst themselves. Perhaps someone neglected to tell them how important honor among thieves truly is.
What do you plan to do next?
I hope to move back to Sandrock, if possible. Help take care of Andy. Logan and I will have to wait to see what the Civil Corps decides for us, but we've been helpful and cooperative. I expect leniency. I've missed out on a lot of things that I'd like to be a part of here too. I'm interested in the greenification efforts. Also, isn't Katori building a theme park? I have some experience in that, oddly enough.
Happy to help. So long. Where did Andy disappear off to? Pebbles. Better late than never with that whole water stealing debacle. I say it's all been a net positive. My Rocky's been on cloud 9 ever since he got to wag that stupid mob salesman into next week. Not to mention, yeah, he's a lot happier in general.
Oh, thank you.
Banjo. Off you go. Macchiato. Here you go.
Arm yourself with the weapon of fashion. Let's...
There you are, Sandy. Civil Corps is looking not so great right now. Well, except for you. Us other guys let a lot fly under the radar for far too long. Oh, you're deputy now for sure. If you wanna be, heck, you can be sheriff too.
Hey, you really came through during that whole trial thing. I really feel like we were on the same wavelength there. It's not easy to improvise that kind of action.
Where were you?
Well, when I found out they nabbed Haru, I met up with Logan to see if we couldn't come up with a plan. Thinking about it, we had enough info to clear their names without blowing my cover even. Pretty super. The trial kind of just added a level of bravado to it all.
Y'all sure have a lot to say.
Yeah, he's really lost in the sauce, huh? This whole Church of the Light ideology aligns with Duvos actually thing certainly is troubling. It's rare to have an opportunity to speak with Devosian spies. We should really jump on that. I intend to grill him over the Civil Corps as soon as possible. You should join me. Could be fun.
If your mission is complete, will you stay?
It's not quite mission accomplished. Not yet, anyway. I still need to get info out of those two water-grubbing goons. That's the trouble with these rabbit hole type conspiracies. You never know how deep the rabbit hole goes. But yeah, they could transfer me after this.
Now that the whole thing with Penn has gone down, it's time to start working on another, romantic partner, the one that we will end up marrying. I think I might go for Grace in this save file, so it's kind of like first we were going out with Penn. He betrayed us because he's actually a Duvos spy, so maybe we find comfort with Grace, who's also a spy, but for the Alliance. So maybe we'll go. I was hoping you wouldn't leave.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. Part of me wants to stay. A big part, even. We've kind of been through a lot together, huh? But I mean, hey, it's not like I'm going to the peripheries or anything. I can still visit. Drop me a line. Or I can contact you. I'll have to if they make me change my identity again.
We're definitely on the same wavelength.
Yeah, working with you, I feel like we can read each other's minds. Of course, if I could really read minds, we wouldn't have had to do all this sneaking around. And where would be the fun in that?
All in a day's work. I better go. Wow, they were hiding water all along? I can't believe it. I really owe Logan an apology. Mac lost his wallet the other day and I was sure that Logan took it. Turns out he just threw it out by accident.
Wow.
All's well that ends well, and there's no such thing as bad publicity. Sandrock will be in every paper in the Free Cities pretty soon. That was I'd look for. Yeah, okay, I'm bad. Church lady will be fine, everything will be fine. I'm sorry.
So long, partner.
Not even 8 in the morning. This was a very eventful, early start to the day. Andy is actually up there.
Hey, guess what? You're in the gang now. I cleared it with the guys. Let's see. Logan's the tough one, Haru's the smart one, I'm the wild card. Don't worry about it, we'll play it by ear.
I could be the charming one. There you go. Well, I hope everybody learned at least one lesson out of all this. Never mess with bandits. We're sure to expose criminals in a way that maximizes bravado and scrutiny in the public eye. Miguel's villain career will never recover from this.
Thanks, I'll take it.
Take her easy.
Let's speak with Zeke. Even though it is technically a festival day, we're not, since the festival got cancelled with the events, we're not getting double points, unfortunately. Gal always did kind of rub me the wrong way back in my church days, but I didn't want to be rude. Sometimes it is best to be impolite, I guess.
I love it.
And I need you to go collect water. Everything's out in the open now. Let's hope things start looking
Well,
up.
show's over. Here's hoping things go back to normal. Or close to it. Hey, just so you know, I won't forget all you done for me. You had my back. Now, I got yours. Anything you need, you say the word.
How did you know we were in trouble?
Haru was gone for a long time. Got me worried. So I moved towards town, trying to get in touch with Grace. We met up, and she filled me in. Your situation was pretty straightforward. I stepped in when the time seemed right.
What do you plan to do next?
No plans. Didn't even think we'd get this far. I reckon first, I gotta answer for my crimes. That'll give me plenty of time to think.
Where can I find you after this?
Funny thing is, I've come to like that old hole in the wall. My old place. Too many memories. We were thinking we might need a new hideout, but, well, nothing to hide from now. Might as well call the old spot home sweet home. At least, till the Civil Corps give me a verdict. Stop on by if you like. Just give me a whistle. Rambo will come running.
You want to live in Sandrock again?
Mayhaps if y'all have me. One day. We did some things we weren't proud of, me and Haru. Might have rubbed some folks the wrong way. Let's see what the Civil Corps and City Hall have to say about it.
I better go. We won't be clicking on the Romans option. Of course, I always knew Logan was still on our side. In fact, I suspected an even deeper conspiracy, because the grounds for my seemingly complicit nature. I was trying to work my way into the cabal, and I was this close, till you went and solved the mystery like 5 minutes before I could. So, congrats. I guess.
Ah, hey.
Oh, this is the famous Wandering White, right?
Yes, sirree. Hey, Mabel. Looks like our ranch is getting famous.
Wow, coming all this way for us?
We never used to. But recently, this big duck has been delivering Yakima milk for us, and we wanted to come and see what it was all about. Thank you so much. We don't really get merchants coming through our village, so we don't get much other than sand rice usually. Your daughter has been a lifesaver.
Duck, you say?
Yeah. Your daughter is that animal whisperer that can speak to the beasts, right? She's famous all over. My son wanted to learn how to speak like a wolf from her. Now he won't stop howling. Great to see where it all comes from, though. Thank you for letting us stop by.
Isn't this nice?
Hey, Ma, Pa, what are you guys doing?
We were visited by some lovely tourists who seem to have been visited by a certain girl who can speak to beasts.
Well, ain't quite like that. I prefer the term monster whisperer.
Now it looks like someone's got a little promise to keep. Coop?
The bet! I forgot all about it. So, Pa?
Look at our girl all grown up, Coop. She really is something to be proud of. Come on now.
I'm sorry.
What was that? I didn't really hear nothing. I thought you were gonna say something, Coop.
Ah, shucks. Fine. I guess I want to say is that ever since you were small, I dreamed one day you'd be working on the old ranch with your old man. We'd have so much fun cleaning the troughs, scraping the barn floor, waxing them furs, and...
You're running on there, Coop.
What I'm trying to say is, when it turned out that you didn't much like this here farm work, I shouldn't have forced you to continue. I should have listened to your mom, let you try new things. I am sorry for that, Elsie. I love you, and I'm proud of you. Now, come on in for some pie.
Thanks, Pa. Thanks, Ma. I love you too.
I think there's supposed to be Elsie there. Oh, there she is. Halfway through the ground. It's fine. It's all fine. I'm so glad Logan's back, and he was always one of us. I just can't believe it happened like this. I hope nothing ever comes between us Sandrockers ever again. My heart just can't take it. In fact, I've been saying all along, Logan's innocent. Even the water tower thing that seemed completely impossible for him to not have done. I was right about that too. Remember this next time you're picking lottery numbers.
Take
There's a
her
lotto
easy.
here? Why have we never played the lotto in Sandrock? See what I can sell, then we'll go back on over to our workshop because we do have to pick commissions for today. And we'll go on a tea break. There. Sell that one. That. That. has the power of persuasion. Miguel and that silver tongue of his turned me against an old friend. Fooled all of us. I hope Logan can forgive me. It'll be especially tough considering he's not the kind of guy who can be won over with spaghetti. I'm sure I'll be fine, Owen.
Thanks.
Yes, I'm glad to be able to once again call Logan a friend, but he did still give my passengers a real scare way back when. I don't know. I guess I'm advocating for a fine? Nothing serious. Maybe I really just want an apology.
Thanks.
Here you go, Jensen. Emo. Don't really have anything for you. And Timon. Alright. Let's pause this here. Let's go on a 5 to 10 minute tea break, and then we'll continue on with Sandrock when we return. I will see you all very soon.